Harper contains foul language and adult material. If you are easily offended and thin-skinned, you should hit the stop button now. And if you are not a complete idiot, let's get this party started.
Begin. Hike up your motherfucking panties.
And pull them to the side.
This is the Hopper.
Fuck you. No bullshit.
Oh, sorry. Welcome to the Hopper, ladies and gentlemen. This is Jake, as with me always my sidekick, Adam.
That's right.
Man, little rough on the start there for...
Yeah, it happens.
Hey, we're cool kicking it live. It doesn't fucking matter.
You know, you gotta remember to turn the fucking mics up or it just don't work.
Hey, man, when you're mixing, talking, doing all the fancy shit together over there, you know, it's hard being the pretty face of the show.
It is.
I'm
sorry for all that.
But no, to get started off tonight, welcome aboard the live show, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you for joining us.
Any comments you have, throw them out there.
I can't believe there's 3,000 people watching right now.
I know, it's been great so far. Make sure you throw a comment up there. That way we can put you into the drawing for steak night.
Okay, I got to stop you right there.
Okay, why?
You need to extremely elaborate what the fuck's steak night, because I'm confused. Anybody else confused? I'm confused.
I don't know. If you turn this fucking music down for a fucking second, I can explain what steak night's going to be.
I am turning it down.
All right, damn it.
Super slow.
So what we're going to do is I feel like people will be like, oh, what's your favorite meal? Steak. No. It doesn't fucking tell you anything. To where what we're going to end up doing, we have a nice smokeless grill. What we're going to do is we're going to get a couple different cuts of beef, and we're going to cook it up to where we're going to have some rare, some medium rare, some well done of a couple different cuts, and we're going to just get some feedback on exactly what we're doing on steak night, and we're going to talk everybody through the good, the bad, and the ugly of steaks.
Okay. I'm down with that.
Yeah, me too.
Completely down with that. But my where I'm confused is you keep telling people that they're going to be on the steak show.
Yeah, we're going to have a guest on the show, and if you're able to make it, then you're going to be in. If you're number one on the list, if you're the one that gets drawn and you can't make it, you know what happens? We draw again.
Okay.
And if it comes down to the point where nobody that's ever seen us live is going to be able to make it to the show, then I guess it's just you and me.
We're going to be enjoying some steaks.
We're going to be eating some fucking fat-ass red meat.
Okay, so how do people get on the show?
Well, you get on the show by going to www.theharperguys.com. Go ahead and click on the YouTube link. When you go to the YouTube link, it will take you right to our live show.
Right.
Which is what we're doing right now.
So you have to be on the live show.
You got to be on the live show, and you got to throw a comment out there so that we have traceability on it, so that we can see that you actually made it onto the show and that you said something.
Officially, we have 2 people.
Yes. So far, we have 2 official people. 3, I think, right? That have made comments so far?
Well, since you mentioned this, we've had 2.
Yeah.
We have Mackenzie and Super Listener Chad.
Yeah. So that's it so far. So we got Mackenzie and Super Listener Chad. So anybody else that chimes in is going to get a chance to be on the show.
Better be some pretty fucking good steaks if you want Super Listener Chad to drive a couple hours.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to get good steaks. I mean, you can't test steaks if they're all dog shit. I'm not going to give you a ground round and armpit sirloin to fucking try. I mean, we got to try a couple different things here.
That's right.
You know, so that's going to be part of the fun that goes into that. So,
all right. So I'm just going to get into the public service announcement now.
I think we started to cover that, but go ahead.
Yep, that's right. All right, so we appreciate those of you joining us on YouTube here. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Also comment and get involved tonight. Also visit us at theharperguys.com, that one-stop shop for everywhere that we are.
Yeah.
Right?
Hell yeah. I'm going to interrupt you already.
Yo.
Welcome to our third contestant. This is Brett J. We've talked about the Meat Diddley before on the show. He's actually a guest that we want to have on. So if we have him on for the Meat episode, his nickname is Meat.
For Meat?
I'm just saying. And he's watching us tonight on a 75-inch television.
That is awesome.
Fucking incredible. Way to go, you. Sounds like a good place to watch me.
Way to go, BJ.
The camera adds 10 or so pounds, so I'm just saying.
And the steak, who knows how many pounds,
That's
right?
right.
Also, once you've followed and subscribed at theharperguys.com, which is hosted by Podbean. Also visit us, easy for me to say, at iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, Stitcher, Radio Public, TuneIn, and most notably, iHeartRadio. Let's give it up.
We are in.
We are in. Like,
Thank you, fucking iHeartRadio, for finally letting us in. Man.
Thank you. They contacted me and said, we're a little bit scared because of your middle fingers everywhere. And I said, fuck you. And they said, you're in.
Yeah.
You're in.
It's pretty much just like, whoa. Sure, buddy. You can come on in.
Let me open the door for you.
I got another shout out tonight. We've been getting some emails from one of our listeners.
Yes.
The Moonshine Mafia has actually been reaching out to us about a couple things here. One of the things that I got to bring up is he was listening to show 11 where we're talking about different movies, movie characters, different actors, and I revealed how much I fucking hate Al Pacino.
Hoo-ah!
Yeah, and he was like, yeah, fuck Al Pacino. So way to go you on that. And then he was listening to episode 12 not too long ago, and he was like, hey, you did miss a few shows. So I wanted to touch base real quick. Hey, you guys give us feedback. We're going to come back to what we missed, you know?
Yeah.
We're smart motherfuckers, but we don't fucking catch everything because we cold kick it live, right?
Bam.
So he said the Brady Bunch. Sort of a comedy, sort of not a comedy. I don't know. Like, there's parts of the Brady Bunch that are funny.
But that was a sitcom show. Well, I guess it is a comedy. Okay, sitcom, comedy, gotcha. I'm following
I guess,
along.
but if you really think about it, it's like, oh, everybody got divorced and remarried, and you're a thrown together family, and the fucking maid lives with us.
Kind of like funny, not funny?
Right. It's like, I guess you make a funny situation out of something shitty.
I mean, what was the funniest line in that whole movie, or that whole show? Marsha. I mean, no.
I just think it's funny that they had a kid named Peter. I was just like, Peter. Down, Peter. Down, Peter. No? The other ones they had on the list were Gilligan's Island. Again, making funny of a shitty situation, I guess. Fucking wrecked your boat, and now we're going to make a fucking comedy out of about everything that happens. I feel like if I was on the island when that happened, I wouldn't have a lot of a sense of humor, at least at first.
I think what I'm sensing here is you're not really in agreement with this you guys missed stuff.
All I'm saying is I don't know that Gilligan's Island goes in there as one of the all-time greats. Yeah. Like, he's a complete dumbass. I mean, when the skipper's the smart one in the group, you know, him and the professor, you know what I mean? And like, honestly, the professor didn't make any babies out there with Ginger or Marianne. I don't believe that. Too many seasons of that show to not have some babies at some point.
Somebody's getting knocked up.
That's what I'm saying.
Unless he had a lot of prophylactics with him.
Yeah. Different Strokes. Now that's fucking funny shit. You know, what you talking about, Willis? You know?
Did we miss Different Strokes?
I don't feel like we did, but we might have. I mean,
that was a long episode. It could have happened.
This guy's pretty fucking smart, so maybe. WKRP in Cincinnati. I just got to fuck with him, though. You're a great listener there, Moonshine Mafia, but it's WKRP in Cincinnati, not WQRP in Cincinnati.
Ooh.
Right? So, true story.
A little bit of fumbly fumbles.
True story. So, just in case you were ever confused, whenever you listen to the 4 letters that make up a radio station, right?
Yeah.
So, if you get a WQ, you are on the east side of the Mississippi. If you get a WK, you're on the west side of the Mississippi.
That is super stupid.
Yeah, it's dumb as fuck. And then so what they ended up doing was they ran out of them, though, because there's only so many you can have. It's actually, for those mathematicians out there, it's a combination problem to where you can only have so many, to where like they started offering other ones like WMJI in Cleveland, because that's a WM.
Go figure.
Right, but Q used to be the East Coast and K used to be the West Coast. And then he had A Different World with Dwayne Wayne, and it was kind of a spinoff of The Cosby Show. So, hey, thanks for telling us what we missed. Some of it's not that fucking funny. That's why we didn't talk about it on the show. But, hey, thanks for checking in. Can't wait to get more feedback from you, bro.
That was a 50% comedy.
Did I say bro? Sorry.
I think you did.
I might have. Sorry.
Don't fucking say bro to nobody.
Yeah.
Unless it's your brother.
Well. Shit does happen, I guess. So we're just gonna jump in tonight, and
hey, and by the way, if you are watching, pipe up, tell us you're here.
Yeah,
say hello.
Maybe you love WQRP in Cincinnati. Who was the blonde that was on WKRP
no
in Cincinnati?
idea. I remember.
I feel like we should know who she is. Wasn't she married to fucking Burt Reynolds?
I don't know.
Lonnie?
Lonnie Anderson?
Was it Lonnie Anderson?
I don't know. Was she on there?
I think
all
that
I know
was
is
her.
WKRP in Cincinnati was one of those shows where I'm like flipping around like the 3 or 4 channels, and I'm like, no, I gotta watch this.
Right? Does it take you back to like the Doggy Style album days? You know, it's like, what time does DJ Easy Dick come on here? You know,
DJ Easy Dick.
Yeah. Or your favorite DJ, Suck T Nuts. You know,
No, I don't know what you're even talking about.
Doggy Style, Snoop Dogg's album.
Yeah.
The way that it plays through the whole thing, and like it's actually like a radio show. If you
Oh.
if you never listened to the
I
start the
probably
beginning,
have never listened to it the whole way
well,
through.
mind blown. Start to finish, it's like multiple hours of a radio show is what it's
Okay.
supposed to be as you listen through it. The Doggy Style album. So it starts off with Suck T Nuts with Easy Dick in the Jack Off Hour coming up.
Yes,
Yeah.
and Lonnie married Bert.
Yes, Lonnie was married to fucking Bert.
Thanks,
Woo!
Brett. You're our analyst tonight.
That's right, Smokey and the fucking Bandit. You guys got more fucking knowledge than probably us combined. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. By the way, when you going to be on this show, yo?
Yeah, probably on Meat Night. He's holding out for us,
Well, you are definitely in the running.
right? You're gonna be fucking front and center on fucking Meat Night. You know where he's not gonna be front and center though is when I'm taking a piss, because that'd be weird if he was. So our first
I
topic
would
tonight.
truly hope not.
Our first topic tonight was talking about establishments and the variations that you get in fucking restrooms.
Well, I brought this up because there was a time in my life which I probably reflect on occasionally when I'm visiting an establishment.
Yeah.
But I used to grade establishments by their restrooms. Like, okay, I could go and have a great burger at this place, place A.
Yeah.
I could go and have a good burger over here at place B. But if place A, whenever I get up to go take a piss,
Yeah.
and it's just a fucking filth. I mean, if you can't keep your bathroom nice, you're going down on the list.
So the question is
Because
that-
how is their kitchen?
But how does that just hold true for restaurants? That from what you're saying,
Well, I'm just talking about restaurants. It could be anywhere.
right? So that's what I'm trying to say. To where I mean, if you frequent a club, you know, if like there's a few local clubs and you're figuring out which one to go to, you know, the one that ends up having like blow and used rubbers like on the back of the toilet and on the floor, like
Eesh.
hey, at least you're in a place where shit's happening.
Capiche?
You know, I mean, maybe you need to be in a little bit of the fucking wild zone right there.
Maybe.
I don't know. I'm just asking. I mean,
I don't know. Like I said, for me, it's restaurants first because they're serving food.
Yeah.
And I kind of figure that, okay, if you're keeping your restrooms nice and, hey, it's whatever.
Yeah.
You're probably keeping your kitchen clean and whatnot.
Brett said talk to his agent Drew Rosenhaus to get him on the show.
Ah,
We'll make it happen. We'll make you an offer you can't refuse.
come on.
Yeah,
Come on.
it's two guys. No, but I agree with what you're saying on a whole. Like restaurants, if you're gonna have a restaurant, you should have a pretty fucking clean bathroom.
Or a unique bathroom. I mean, I've been into some bathrooms that, matter of fact, flew out west for work in Mesa, Arizona, and they have a lot of. Well, we went down to Gilbert. Gilbert's a fun place. It's like this little smashed up little road of bright lights in small city, and it's they got a lot of little restaurants and things. And we went into one of these restaurants, and where you're taking a piss, they have all these little bar taps, and you fucking pull the bar tap and the water flow. It just runs. It's unique, but it's also clean. I don't know. It was kind of neat.
I mean, is it clean? I still like. I guess we get used to the staple of like you pull the silver handle on the guy's side and it goes. Like if I'm gonna look at a wooden tap, like you know how many dick hands have been on that fucking wooden tap? Like when I pull it forward, like
Actually, you know what
you're
it
gonna
might
have
have
dick
been?
hand germs
They
for
might
fucking
have all been.
generations.
They might have all been just running nonstop, and it might have been a circulation of water
I feel no,
because it was almost like a trough type thing.
maybe.
I think it was.
I feel like whoever had the original, like the minute that you move away from it, it flushes. Like they were somebody that didn't fucking want to touch the pee fucking tap.
I could be way out in left center. That might have actually been the sink.
Like one for the hot, one for the cold, or what?
No, just like lukewarm.
Lukewarm, right in the fucking middle.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
I don't
I
know.
can't remember. Anyways, all I remember was it was unique.
Yeah.
New York.
I will say that if you go to a restaurant and the restroom is less than fantastic, it makes you grade the rest of the restaurant probably a little more harsh. Like if you go to one for the first time and it's just not a clean facility, or if it's an awkward facility. There's a place that we love to go to up in Cleveland called Town Hall.
Mm-hmm.
They have, like you're talking, they have an entire wall, just fucking beers on tap for fucking days, right? But you go in the bathroom and they've got like the one shitter stall, which is, as men, we get that. Like that's our gratuitous shitter stall. Like if you're in need and you're dying and
Which
you're
there
in
should be
public.
two. Come on, people.
I mean, I'm just saying.
At least have two fucking shitters.
Right. But then you go and then there's a weird square area that has like one pisser in the right hand corner, one in the actual corner, and then like one in the left-hand corner. So on a full busy day at town hall,
You're back to back to back jacks.
if you're the middle guy, you're double cheek to cheek, man. Like, it's just kind of a weird position to fucking be in.
I mean, I'm not really talking about like hole in the wall bars, because if you go into a hole in the wall bar
Yeah.
that maybe serves food, you kind of expect that when you go to the pisser, it's going to smell like urine and it's
Yeah.
just a gross place to be.
Sure.
Get me the fuck out of there.
For sure.
I'm talking about like a well-established restaurant.
Yeah.
You know, that's where I'm coming from.
I guess that's true. But, you know, at a hole-in-the-wall bar, they even have an expectation for me that I've seen brutally go wrong the wrong direction. Is that it doesn't matter how shitty your bathroom is, have a fucking door on the stall. I mean, you have to at some point. I think I told the story once on the show. Maybe I haven't, but like I literally, I got goaded into doing a shot of tequila one night at a hole-in-the-wall bar. I don't do shots of tequila. It makes me violently ill, and this was after a long 6 or 7 hour period of fucking drinking. I fucking go in to the bathroom. Homeboy's sitting there with no fucking door on there at all.
He's like, sup?
Just letting it fly. I turn to my left. My only alternative is the urinal. So I'm vomiting at a high rate of speed into this urinal. Meanwhile, he's telling me how gross I am, you know, freaking out about the situation. And all I'm thinking is like, dude, you're shitting in a room with no fucking door right now. Like,
And could you get up and leave? Because I'd like some privacy while I puke.
exactly.
Flush,
You know?
courtesy flush.
Right, something. I mean, it wasn't going to flush down the fucking, it was like the long lip urinal. You know what I mean? So like, I filled that fucker up to where I was like, all right, I'm out. Like, good luck.
Yeah, I may have told this story on podcast night, but I'm
Maybe.
not sure. But kind of I think where the beginning of this all happened for me was obviously being clean is one thing, but two, me and my boys, we would go up to Cleveland and we would spend just time. This is prior to bar hopping days. This is before 21.
Yeah.
And we would run around Cleveland, and a lot of times we would park right outside the Renaissance Hotel, and we would run up.
You did. You just told this story like 2 weeks ago.
Right. So I'm just gonna cliff note it. So anyways, we would run up into the Renaissance Hotel because it was connected to Tower City, and as soon as we got in there, we would always hit the head right there because these were like. This is like the ritziest restroom I've ever been in.
Sure.
And when it's like we'd all save up a shit or something for this, and you'd sit down and the seats were warm, and it was just like you just were like, wow, this is how the other half lives.
They were warm because somebody else had just been there,
No.
or because the room made them warm.
It was either the room or it was either because they were actually heated.
Because there's nothing worse than sitting down on a toilet that you know somebody else has just
No,
been on.
that's horrible.
Like, that is the recency effect,
No,
and that is no fucking good.
I'm pretty sure they were heated because that's what we all swore by.
All right, I'm just
So,
asking.
anyways, we would run up in this restroom, and then after we were done, we would run out into Tower City, and we would have our fun, yippee-ki-yay, you know?
Yeah.
But anyways, it made me really appreciate a well-kept shitter, and, there was 6 stalls, whatever there was, but it was just something that was like, wow.
So let me ask you this, which is going to lead into one of the things I thought about when you brought this topic up is, what was the quality level of the fucking toilet paper? Because I don't care how fucking nice your bathroom is, if it's the single ply high school fucking toilet
Can't
paper,
have single ply,
right,
motherfucker.
you gotta just keep rolling that shit until you can get it fucking wadded up right.
Bunching it up, and you're like, yeah.
Right. It's all scratchy and shit. It feels like you just fucking pulled it out of the dryer, like a fucking lint
Right.
sheet, when you fucking the dryer sheet you throw in there. That's no fucking good.
Hey, I got something for you.
All
This
right.
is coming out of left field. Just popped into my big fucking melon.
Sure.
So there's stories about ladies using the restroom with multiple stalls.
Yeah.
And to where they run out of toilet paper, they'll actually like if somebody's beside, they'll actually like put the hand down and say, I'm out of toilet paper.
Yeah.
And the person will usually oblige and shove it into give them a wad of toilet paper, right?
Yeah.
Would you ever do that as a guy?
No, but I'll say this as a guy as well. Most of the time we have a pocket on our shirt. If you carry a pocket knife and you have a pocket on your shirt,
Ripping that fucker
at
off?
one time in your life or another, if you ever see a guy wearing a flannel without a pocket on the shirt anymore, you know where that fucking pocket went. Because I'm gonna tell you what,
You got pants pockets too.
flannel feels
You gotta
pretty good between the
hold
butt
your
cheeks.
wallet.
I'm not gonna fucking lie. Like, it actually works pretty well.
Have
But-
you torn off the pocket and used it as a shit wipe?
Yep, more than once in my lifetime.
All right.
But the other part, the other-
way to be resourceful.
hey man, you got to do what you got to do. I didn't ruin the shirt. I just couldn't put a fucking pen in it anymore. But the hard part about it, in this conversation about men versus women, is every time a woman goes to the bathroom, she's using some element of amount of toilet paper.
Right.
So if you think
Or at least you should be.
so if
Don't
you're
let it soak into the panties.
so even if you're the regular once a day guy that like you pop a squat once a day every day, you're still fucking hitting the head 3, 4, 5 more times a day where you're just fucking wanging out, right?
Wanging out.
Right, wanging out. So to me, it's kind of a bad argument because it's like 15% of the time that we actually could possibly need that. Now, I'm going to tell you what, it doesn't matter what the situation is. If there's another stall beside me, if I'm sitting there and I am currently all the fucking way out of toilet paper and I know that somebody's sitting over there, I'm just going to be like, got a spare roll. Like, I'm just going to say it fast and I'm going to say it to where it's like.
So you're not even going to be like.
I don't want to be your friend. I don't want to be your friend in the
What
moment
if he doesn't
that we're
understand?
sharing the
What if he
poop
doesn't?
zone.
What if he doesn't understand? Yes, for a roll.
If he goes, huh, then I'll be like, do you have a spare roll? But you have to say it with a little bit of fortitude, a little bit of gravel when you say it.
Sir, I was wondering if you had a spare roll.
Currently, there is a situation that needs your assistance. I don't feel like we need to get into a huge conversation about what's going on.
True story.
Right? To where I feel like sometimes girls need to talk about it and be like, oh my God, can you please pass me something over? I can't believe it's not in here. This is so embarrassing. Can you please?
I
Like,
just think
I don't want that. I don't want a full
why,
conversation.
You know why a guy would never do that, or probably would never do that?
Why?
Because guys are fucking dicks, and as soon as you fucking put your hand and you wiggle your fingers underneath it, somebody's gonna fucking do something disgusting to your hands.
Well, don't be stupid. You asked the question. So your next reaction is to whatever comes underneath of that fucking stall. I'm not going to be like, hey, do you have something? And stick my hand under there and see what I get.
But that's what I've heard the ladies do. They'll like, stick the fingers underneath the door and like wiggle the fingers. Hey, do you have any toilet paper?
That's dumb. That's a terrible decision.
Because a guy would be like, yeah,
gotta
I got something for you.
If you got to roll.
Keep wiggling those fingers.
If you got, I mean, it's kind of like, the way that you check your foot, Like if somebody be like, hey, what's it on your shoe? When you look to the inside, like that's a real man. If you go, hey, right? That's kind of like the not straight way of like checking what's on your shoe, right? So
No. Another thing that reminds me of dirty restrooms is from the Seinfeld episode when Poppy forgot to wash his handsies, and they would say, Poppy got a little sloppy.
That's true. Good question from our viewer. How can you sit down and not realize that there's not any fucking TV?
Dude, it could happen. It happens a lot.
If you get to the point where there's sweat on your brow, to where like your shirt's beaten up and like that the only thing between you and a lifetime of ridicule is getting to that said bathroom, the toilet paper is a secondary thought to me. I had that situation literally a week ago to where like I don't care what else was going on in that room at that time. If I had to cut a piece out of my fucking dress shirt, like to where my jacket would still cover it, I would have done it to make sure I got through.
Yeah.
Like sometimes all you need is the place to go. You figure out the second half when you get there.
Sometimes you sit down and you can't see in those shit 911. It's held for review. Guess we have to review that one.
You should be able to call for that kind of stuff. Like, because literally you can call for like Grubhub now, right? Like food can be delivered to your fucking door. Like you should be able to get anything delivered if you need it in a fucking hurry. You should be able to get fucking shit paper delivered. I would think there would be a 911 on that.
You want to sit there that long though? What stall are you in? What address? I don't fucking know.
Is there anything though that will send you to the shower faster than like even if you're in your own home and like you hit like you're out mowing the lawn and like all of a sudden your stomach shifts and you feel like you got to go and you go sprinting into the house and you go to the bathroom and you're in your own bathroom and you're like, somebody didn't replace the fucking toilet paper and that you're like 7 feet away from where the next roll is to where you have to stand up and clench it up and do what you got to do to get to it and get back. You know what I mean? Like, is there anything that makes you want to take a shower faster?
It's not pretty. Let's just face it. It's not pretty.
Nobody lives in fucking pretty land there. So I would say that's worth a good shit 911. I'd call.
I think you have to click on that. Let's see. Click on that. It says held for review.
Oh, does that mean other people can't see it?
I think.
Message held for review. This is new.
Here.
I feel the wind. I push it.
No,
in.
yeah, hit that.
It says more information.
Yeah, let's see what happens. Got it.
Potentially inappropriate. Not on this show.
Okay, go to the 3 bars on the right.
Yeah, 3 bars.
Can we approve that?
Go to channel report and
you have to scroll down.
I can't. There's no scrolling over
Scroll
down.
on the side. There you go.
Why you keep yelling at me, Batman? Add moderator.
We could put the user in timeout.
I'm not putting him in timeout. He doesn't deserve to be hidden. Are you kidding me?
Just hit go to channel.
No. I'm just going to click off of it.
Okay.
He's in there.
Oh, it says show. Show it.
Yo.
Here we go.
Show. Fuck yeah, we're gonna show that shit
We're learning. We're learning.
Boom!
We're learning on the fly
on
here.
the fucking fly. It's fucking good times right there. So, well, do you got anything else to go with fucking bathrooms? Because I got like one or two more things, and then I'm done with the fucking bathroom talk.
All right. Well, what I want to do before we finish bathroom talk, unless we're done, I want Brett. I want you to think about a harp being something that pisses you off, and something that you just want to complain about, on the day-to-day basis, whatever it is, whatever you want to talk about. Since you're the only one communicating with us here, and
other listeners that are out there, say hello, because that will put you in the running for the steak show.
If everybody that's out there in La La Land watching us wants to put a harp up, something that pisses them off, we're gonna pick one if we have more than one, and we're gonna add it to our harps.
Yeah.
Also, the gallows pole. If you don't know what the gallows pole is, it's something or someone or a group of people that you believe should be executed in capital punishment.
They deserve capital punishment.
So once again,
It's easy to say.
we're gonna save that for a little bit later, but we will post that as well.
So I'm gonna finish up poopy talk here.
Poopy.
Poopy talk. So if you are going to own a fast food restaurant, excuse me, or a gas station, I expect you to have some type of mid-level or better cleanliness to your bathroom.
But those are the worst.
They're the highest frequented. But I'm going to tell you what I do. I travel a lot for what I do for a living. And I will tell you this. If I get the need and I got to go, it doesn't matter. Wherever I find, I prefer a restaurant. But if a restaurant's not an option and I got to go to the gas station, if that bathroom is appropriate, if I feel like they've done a little bit of work to make sure that it's a suitable environment, I'm going to go ahead and buy something, even if I don't need something. I'll top off my gas for $7 worth of gas. I'll buy something from the convenience store. If I'm not even hungry, I'll buy a fucking sandwich and never eat it. Leave it in the fucking bag. Throw it in the fucking trash when I get home. Just to be a patron because I appreciate what they've done. And I feel like that's an important thing to do. For places that you go to specifically for that reason. There's a lot of people that work in service industries that are out on the road all the time. People that are working on your lawn. People that are like lawn care. Tree trimmers. Stuff like that are out on the road working all the time. They got to go at some point. They don't exactly put a porta-john in that fucking truck. So
True story.
So that's how I look at that. I feel like it doesn't have to be the fucking Taj Mahal of fucking toilets.
I don't know. Any place that gives you a giant wooden stick that says bathroom on it,
Yeah.
they don't care too much about their shitter.
Yeah.
They're more worried about you fucking knocking the door down and leaving it in disarray.
Yeah.
But, I haven't met too many gas station bathrooms that I was like, oh, this is great.
Sure. I get it. Most of them aren't.
Yeah.
Okay. So we've rated them. We like nice bathrooms. Good establishments have good bathrooms.
Is there I mean, I know I've had a few where I was like, holy fuck, and it was probably like a Fuddruckers or something weird like that.
Yeah.
But do you have one that you're like, that's a fucking nice restroom?
The most of the winking lizards I've ever been to, like, they are always well kept. They've got the day's news that's up in front of you so you can read it.
Right. In the glass.
Everything's clean and taken care of. And even if it's 11 o'clock on a Friday night and people have been sloshing beers since they got off at 5 o'clock, they're always clean.
That's a nice additive when you're pulling up to the stall. You get something to focus on. You can you can read a couple minutes of the fucking news while you're taking a leak.
Yeah.
And you can get out of there. It's much better than like, no one. It's kind of like you might be like, if a guy's beside you, you might be like, hey, what's up?
Yeah.
But for the most part, you want to get in there, you want to get your business done, you want to get out of there.
Yeah.
If you can mind your own business and read a little bit of the news,
Sure.
fucking A.
Fucking A.
All right.
Now we're getting into the hops.
The hop.
This is our intermediary between topics here.
Yep. So today's harp, hopefully this is where you guys, all three of you, will throw something on the board, and we will read it if you got something to bitch about.
Sure.
But we're gonna take the floor here. What do you got?
You're gonna hand off to me here?
Unless you want me to roll.
No, I'll go. My harp for today is restaurants that charge too fucking much money for craft beers. This is still beer, ladies and gentlemen. This is made off of fucking half-ass shitty ingredients over whatever period of time. You can still fucking find Cobra and Laser, Mickey's, Old English 800, the list can go on. Miller High Life in high quantities at low prices. It's the same fucking process. It just has a different fucking batch of ingredients. I get tired of every time I go to a fucking decent restaurant, they want to charge me $8, $9, $10, $12 for a decent fucking beer.
Fucking
Those
half.
fucking assholes drive me fucking crazy with the stupid fucking beer prices. Fucking ridiculous. Man, way to go, Brett. Coming in out of left field, I'm going off about these fucking dickheads in the world, and he brought up fucking pissing in fucking sports arenas. Opening day fucking pissers.
No.
I'm not even going to get on my fucking harp about opening day fucking pissers.
No.
If you go to a Browns game and you got to piss before fucking halftime, you are fucked. You're going to miss a whole fucking quarter.
No.
And you know what you're going to hear the whole time in the bathroom? Here we go, Brownies. Here we go. Woo, woo. Dude, the whole time. And it's just like, we're down 21-3. Can you stop? Maybe that's going to change. Maybe that's not going to change. I'm just telling you that historically, that's bullshit.
Okay.
Sorry, I just rolled from one harp to another.
Stop the fucking truck, because that's not what he's talking. That's not what he's talking about.
Woo!
Do you want to hear what he's
You're talking
talking
about? The
about?
Indians games.
He's talking about a home opener, a specific home opener, where I got so fucked up in the first hour and a half that I spent the rest of, well, not the rest of the day, I spent the next 2 hours blowing chunks in one of these bathrooms. Okay, let me set the scene. Let me set the stage. So
You were dominating a stall on opening day?
no, not in the restaurant or not in the stadium. So here's what happened. We were partying a little bit too hardy, and we went over to eat. We eat at this little Greek deli. It's a perfect little spot to go. I don't even know what it's
Fucking
called.
Greek.
So we fucking run over there. And I'm like, God, I got to get something to eat. This day is going to be ruined. Well, the game got snowed or rained out, one of the two.
All right.
So right now, we know we don't have a game to go to. We're all pissed off.
Sure.
And I'm fucking shit-faced. And I end up I order some food, and I head right to the fucking bathroom, and I'm sick. And there's a kid with a mop. Now, he doesn't know I'm in there. And apparently I forgot to lock the door.
Yeah.
So he opens the door. And I'm like, I'll be right out.
That's an awkward moment.
So the funny thing to this story was we go the very next day because they always have an off day after the opener in case of the makeup.
Yeah.
So, hey, we're going to do this all again. Of course, we're going to bring it down to level, half level because we're all...
You fucking start there, but you always end up cranking it at least back to 8 or 9.
What?
You might not go to 11
No.
again, but fuck that shit. I've been there.
It was maybe 5 or 6.
I'm only going to have 1 or 2.
It was maybe 5 or 6, right?
All right.
So we go back to the deli.
All right.
We're going to get something to eat. And the joke was that because we were wearing virtually the same shit. I was in my Browns coat because it's cold as fuck. And here's that kid, saw me again, but I was like, obviously I wasn't like in the same state I was the day before. But we were laughing at his expression like, oh, fuck, there's that guy again.
Did you throw him a 10? You throw him a Hamilton? Like, hey, man, thanks for looking the other way on that
I
one.
should have.
If you ever find him again, does he still work there?
I don't know. I didn't see him last time.
You have to look for him at the deli. Well, that was my harp rolled into 2. Rolled into your last bathroom story. We promise we're going to stay away from bathroom stories for a little while after this.
All right. So, my harp. So, as you will hear on episode 37, coming out a week from tomorrow.
Yeah.
This is kind of similar to that harp,
All right.
but it still pisses me the fuck off. The 7-meal drive-through order guy. You know, I don't eat a lot of fast food, but when I want to run over there and just get a quick bite, it's called fucking fast food, motherfuckers. If you have 5, 6, 7 different burgers you're ordering, go inside immediately. Park the car.
No.
And go in. Mm-mm. Yes. You have no business being in the fast food line.
Disagree.
No.
This is dumb.
Don't be that motherfucker.
Nope. That's
you
dumb.
are a dumb motherfucker if you do that.
Hey, the most you can split it between most places now is 2 orders.
I'm going to tell you what. If
If
you're spending more than $20 in the drive-thru, go inside.
If you've never worked fast food, I'm going to lay it out for you real quick. What happens is Jimmy through the drive-thru puts his order in. It goes up on this screen. 8 seconds later, when Ted at the fucking inside gets on there and puts his order in there, guess what happens? It jumps next in line, followed by the following order that comes to the drive-thru. Wait, can I finish?
No.
Yes. That's
No.
bullshit. So if he goes inside or not, his order's still going to be in between. You're going to have the same fucking line cook that has to make as many fucking sandwiches.
Okay, but what you don't understand is when I see bag after bag after bag after bag after bag, and I've been waiting 15 minutes or more, I want to get out with my baseball bat, crack Jimmy upside the head 5 times.
You know what? You can crack me in the head because I'm going to tell you what. There's been times I've been on the way home from places, and it's me, the wife, and our 2 daughters, and I need 4 extra fucking value meals through the drive-thru. All I want is for food to be in their mouth and for nobody to be fucking talking. I don't want to have to walk inside to get to that fucking point. So I'm sorry. There are times that it happens. Now, you want to bitch about something at a drive-thru? Why don't you talk about when you go to McDonald's to order a 20-piece and they got fucking no nuggets? And they're like, can you pull around to number 1? Bitch, no, I can't. I can sit here until my fucking nuggets are done.
Yeah. I don't
That's
know.
all you got? I got a yeah for that?
Yeah.
You're going to bitch about the guy ordering 17
because-
cheeseburgers, but you're not going to be mad at McDonald's for not having my 20-piece?
Yeah, because you're ordering nuggets at McDonald's. What are you doing?
That's right. That's why they created the fucking dinner box. So that's right. They expect you to buy a whole dinner box through the drive-thru. It's on the menu. It's not on the walk-in only menu.
Well, it fucking should be. There
Fuck.
should be a stipulation on what you can order through the drive-thru.
That shit is fucked.
Let's get real, Dr. Phil.
All right. I'm sorry. I'm just debunking your fucking harp tonight. I'm
No,
sorry.
you can't debunk that harp.
I can debunk it.
Same with Redbox. You can't debunk that either.
Whatever. Red
All right.
Snapper,
Anyways, let's go right in. We're gonna do it live.
Cold kicking it live.
All right.
I can't get
So
past it.
from here we're going into the where do we draw the line on mobile device prices?
Don't give a fuck.
You don't give a fuck. You're gonna pay $2,000 for your next phone in 5
No,
years.
My family has Apple for forever, or iPhone forever, what it's called. So every year they can get a brand new fucking iPhone. It doesn't change the price of our fucking plan. I don't care. The only people that this really affects are people that are like, well, I got an iPhone 3 months ago, but the new one's coming out now, and I just
Okay.
have to have the newest
Well,
thing.
How about this? Put yourself in a projected state of you do pay for a brand new phone every 2 to 3 years.
Yeah.
How much are you willing to pay for a phone? Let's say you're paying for a phone outright.
$5,000.
That is moronic.
Is it?
Yes.
Tell me about why it is, and then I'll tell you about why it isn't.
What new capabilities have they reached in the last 5 years that they couldn't do 5 years ago?
Let me walk through your phone with you real quick, and I'm just going to double check some boxes here. So I'm sitting at home, and I decide I need to buy something off of eBay.
You could do that 5 years ago. What have they?
Hold on.
What have they updated?
Can I finish? You don't have to get on your home computer. You can get on your phone and buy it. So that's checkbox number 1. Saturday night, I'm hanging out.
You haven't given me anything new.
Saturday night, I'm hanging out with the wife and the girls. They don't want to be putting the UFC on the big screen TV.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but I can order the pay-per-view
Still
from
nothing
my
new.
phone.
Still
and I
nothing
can
new.
do it right there. But we're talking about what we're willing to pay for phones.
No, I'm asking you in the future, from this point forward.
From this point forward, what are we willing to pay? I'm telling you that the phone has replaced everything. Name a home device outside of a fucking KitchenAid that the cellular phone has not fucking placed. For one data plan, one X number of dollars, $99 a fucking month, you have it all. I can hook my phone up right now to the fucking projector and watch what's on my phone on a fucking projector.
You could.
It takes care of everything. So
I don't think so.
At what point is the end all?
As an IT guy, there's still certain things that I can do on a computer that the phone will not let
No,
me.
there's not. The only thing that you can do something on different is going to be like a PlayStation.
I completely disagree because mobile apps do not accessorize everything that's available on the website that you're looking on your laptop.
Like what?
Fantasy baseball, for instance.
What about
you
it?
can do certain things on there on the computer that you cannot do on your phone.
I've won the Fantasy Football League 3 years consecutively running. I can tell you right now, I have not been on a regular computer one time in 3 years to do anything with my football team.
Okay, I didn't say you couldn't win an NFL fantasy football.
Oh, but with
season.
baseball, it's different.
No, I'm saying you can't. What I'm saying is there's certain things that you can do that you can't do on a.
Right. I agree with Brett. See, as important as cell phones are, you should be willing to pay more.
Pay more. What? Okay. What are they advancing though? From here now, from here till 10 years from now. What have they advanced every year?
They're just preying on you.
Do you know what they're doing? I'll tell you
They're
what
preying on you. They do little teeny tiny things that add up to next
do you
to
know
nothing.
what they're showing now? I think Samsung's doing this.
What, screen
Where-
resolution?
No, they're where you can charge the phone with the other phone. Fuck off! You're gonna take my battery power, you asshole! Oh my god, I've got 13. You've got 45.
I mean, if you
Can
have
we
a work
share?
if you have a work phone and a personal phone, and one's fucking dying, one's at 100 and one's at 4,
No.
you're gonna take
No.
the 50-50
That's
split.
That's not the way these commercials are laid out. It's
I'm
like,
just throwing it out
it's
there.
You
I'm
and me.
spitballing with
It's
you.
you and me. We're at a ball game, or we're at the fucking whatever.
As your buddy, if I need to give you 20%, I would do that for you.
I've got 13. You've got 52. Can I grab some of that?
I would do that for you.
It's just so dumb.
Is it though? Really?
Yeah.
Guess what? If you and me are at a ball game, there's a good chance that our wives aren't there. If you're 13 and I'm 52, and we both know that Mrs. Reisinger and Mrs. Kiba need to be gotten a hold of at some point, I'm going to share that fucking battery life with you to make sure that you get a hold of who you need to get a hold of.
I just think it's silly.
Hey, sorry. Sorry that Samsung, your fucking company, is wanting to improve the human connection here. I'm sorry. Like your arguments on the cost of these phones.
It's ridiculous when they're $1,000.
It's ridiculous because people keep paying it. If people stop fucking paying
That's my point of this whole
but that wasn't
conversation.
what you. I just said that. You never even said that.
I said, where do we draw the line on mobile device prices?
Well, we draw the line where people will stop being willing to pay for it.
That's what I'm saying. Where is that line? $1,500,
All I'm saying is,
$2,000,
I don't feel like you appreciate it. Because I'm gonna
$3,000?
tell you what. If I'm in Cleveland with you watching a ball game, and that cell phone cost me an extra $200, but that cell phone also, I'm gonna get fucking 4G LTE at the stadium to where I can get a hold of my wife, and she's not gonna get mad at me because she couldn't get a hold of me. It's worth every fucking penny.
Okay. I still don't like the prices. It's retarded.
Well, what should be the price? Let me flip the script and say what should be the price that we can't go above on a cell phone.
Well, I mean, I think $1,000 is way too much, but I think it
Then how much should a laptop cost? It ain't worth shit unless you have it hooked up to the fucking Wi-Fi these days. How much do you do on a laptop that's not hooked up to the internet?
not much.
So we should not pay more than $1,000 for any laptop?
I'm not saying that. You need them for work. You can do a shit ton of stuff on the laptop.
I'm just asking.
I mean, you're not going to be.
How much of it's worth the fuck if you
You're
can't-
not going to be turning your phone sideways and working on Excel
But you can-
Excel spreadsheets.
Okay, but you can say that you can use it for work. Is it any fucking good if you can't get it onto the fucking network and share it with everybody else?
Oh, but you can use your fancy phone as a hotspot.
Well, you can't use your fancy computer as a hotspot, and you're willing to pay way more than $1,000 for that, right? So I'm just saying. To me, it's the most precious piece of technology we have. Keep making it better.
I mean, I can't disagree. But at what point do we stop calling them phones as well? Because
I think when you can't talk on it anymore,
is that it?
it's still a cellular phone.
Because I wonder how many people, like the younger generation, they probably use the phone application 10% of the time. Maybe? Is that even legit?
I don't know. Probably not.
I like mobile device.
I mean, you can call it what you want to call it. At the end of the day, I don't have a fucking hardline phone in my house anymore, and it's the apparati that I use to call my fucking family, so it's still a phone to me. So,
All right.
sorry. That's what I got on that.
Okay.
So let's get off the fucking phone subject and fucking trying to crucify these people, and let's talk about somebody else who really needs to be fucking sent to the gallows. So
Time to kill some motherfuckers?
yeah, hey, it's our weekly fucking thing.
Brett, we didn't get a harp from you. Do you have anybody you want to fucking axe? Put them up on the gallows pole.
Somebody that should go to the gallows.
Gallows pole. The guillotine. Whatever. What we even talked to draw and quartering.
Draw and quarter is the ultimate. I think we've decided that, like, there's nothing worse than being drawn and quartered.
Yeah, because it's slow, painful.
Maybe the upside down saw between the butt cheeks one that we talked about. Like that one, that might be the worst death that you can possibly have, but draw and quarter is pretty fucking shitty tickets.
Yeah. All right. So I've got a good one.
Oh, he said Paul Dolan spent some money on the tribe. That's your Gallo pick, man.
You know what?
You're this close, and he won't fucking spend the coin to get you over the hump and get you past the 60-plus years since you've won a championship. 61 years now, right? Or 71?
Way too many.
1948, right? So 71 fucking years since you've won a championship.
Yeah.
because you won it in 48 and then you lost it in 52. Is that right? And then you didn't make the World Series again until 1995.
My brain's cloudy, something like that. I don't know if it was 42 or 48, but anyways,
Thank you, Swami.
yeah.
That's a good fucking pick for the first fucking Gallo right there.
Yeah, I mean, Paul Dolan, spend some fucking money or just fucking sell the team. If you want to avoid the gallows pole, sell the fucking team to somebody that likes to spend money
Yeah.
and wants a winner. Fuck off, Paul.
Yeah. Who
All
do you got?
Robert Sylvester Kelly.
Bob Kelly.
R. Kelly.
Really?
What a douche.
Yeah.
This guy.
His mind's telling him no, but his body's telling him yeah.
We've all seen the videos of heard stories of him pissing on ladies, peeing on girls, and now he's forcing girlfriends to live with him as
That is
slaves and a bunch of other creepy stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, this dude does not belong in society.
Yeah.
I don't care if he's gotten away with this and that and well proved innocent. Fuck off, R. Kelly. You are a disgusting motherfucker.
How would you feel if R. Kelly bought the Indians and dumped a shitload of money into them? What if you won a World Series with R. Kelly as the owner of the Indians?
I would not be happy with that.
You wouldn't?
No.
Would you feel like it was tainted?
I would feel like I was getting pissed on.
You feel like the taint was assaulted right there? It would just be tainted? I'm just saying.
Woo.
Maybe that's what he needs to do, buy the Indians to fucking get out of it.
No. No, get out of jail free.
No?
Draw and quarter that motherfucker.
That's a lot. You're going to draw and quarter R. Kelly?
Fuck yes.
Really? For all the star fuckers that are out there in this world?
Yes.
She said she was 18, Your Honor. What are you going to do?
Well, sorry, she's 14 and you fucked up.
Wow. My gallows is a little bit different. And I hope this doesn't affect anybody that I know, but if it does, then it's survival of the fucking fittest. Anybody that owns a pussy hat should be fucking sent straight to the fucking gallows.
A pussy hat?
Yes. Have you ever seen the fucking pussy hats that the fucking feminist fucking groups wear that are literally in the shape of a fucking labia? It's fucking ridiculous. Literally,
where am I at right now?
If you Google fucking pussy hat, have you never heard of the fucking pussy hats? Like, they're the most ridiculous thing you've ever seen in your entire life.
Sounds like it.
They're giant fucking peak hats that look like fucking vaginas. And fucking
Who would wear that?
feminists, which is the funniest thing in the world because it's like the one thing that you're talking about wanting to fucking not be associated with was that your only value was for your vagina. You're going to make it 5 times as big and wear it on your fucking head. And 5 times is probably generous for some of you that have giant pussies. I'm just saying.
That is so strange.
I know. It's fucking retarded.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's what I got right there.
Oh, my
Right.
God.
So
That's a weird gallows pole.
well, that's what I got from
The
my fucking
giant
gallows
pussy
pole.
hat wearers.
I'm just saying, they're the most annoying thing in the world. Whenever you see a group of fucking people, or anybody that owned a t-shirt that said, "Spoiler alert, Hillary wins," I still fucking think that those people suck. They're probably back in fucking rapist Joe Biden going into the fucking shit, so sorry, I can't
Get down
handle
to
it.
brass tacks, gentlemen.
All right. Fucking
I'm gonna
Harvey.
get down to brass tacks.
Fucking Jimmy McGill.
One more time.
All right.
Let me get down to brass tacks.
Fuck, I love Jimmy McGill. Everybody knows him as Saul fucking Goodman
Saul Goodman.
from Breaking Bad.
That's right.
That's our boy, fucking Jimmy McGill. For those of us that have watched Better Call Saul, which is a spinoff of the show, fucking ridiculous. Yeah, see, Brett, you do got to Google the fucking pussy hat. We're gonna show that comment with the word pussy hat on it. That's right. No holds barred on this motherfucker right here. Thanks for fucking riding along with us tonight, Brett. I can't wait to have you on the fucking show.
Yeah, get your ass down here.
It's gonna be fucking awesome.
Just drive over right now.
That's right.
No, don't, because we're almost done.
Right. So we got 5 minutes, one final topic. Just spitball real quick. What do you got? Fire it at me. Your
Sorry.
topic.
My topic. Right now. Let me think of one. Let me think of a good one. Okay, this is just all along the kind of the thing of electronics. A couple years ago, I cut the cord, meaning I cut the cord of cable. In our area, the big dog was Time Warner. It's now converted into Spectrum. I know you're still on the cord, right?
On the teat.
All right, so for guys like me, I was looking for different ways. I was spending ridiculous amounts of money on just fucking a shit ton of channels, 180, 200 channels, and I'm watching like 5 to 7 of them, right? It's just stupid. So some of these new fandangled setups are where you can get a specific amount of channels, almost not completely a la carte, but as close as you can get.
Pretty fucking close.
Pretty fucking close. You can still buy tiers, kind of like the old cable system. Of course, now the cable's getting back in the game. They're like, oh, well, we can do that too. Ha ha! Look at us. But at the same time, I did it to save money. And as
How's that working out for you?
well, they're pretty shisty those
Those companies?
those companies. Because now the internet that used to be around that I used to pay for was around 30 to 40. Now it's 60 to 70. And yeah, and then the provider that I've gotten now,
Yeah.
it was down in the 30 range and now it's up in the 50 some range. And I'm thinking it's I'm not saving a whole lot of money now
Yeah.
because they've rerouted their thinking and they're still they're screwing the man.
For sure. Well, I guess to me, my question to you is going to be, you are right. It has absolutely fucking been a pleasure, Brett. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Fucking badass. God, you're the legend for sure. But anyway, my question is going to be, so what's your total all in for programs that you pay to watch and your fucking internet now?
All right, so internet's 65. My
Do you watch any TV at all?
yeah, my I got the PlayStation View, which that gives me my sports packages
Yeah.
and whatnot. It's under $60. It's like 55 to 58. So
Can we round it off and call it 60?
sure
So that puts you at like 120, 125?
125,
Okay.
and then of course we got the Netflix, which is another $15.
All right, so 140.
Yeah.
I just had my cable changed a week ago to where I have the internet and the cable that includes HBO, Showtime, blah 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 for 190. So if you're a Game of Thrones fan, the extra fucking $50 a month is well the fuck worth it. So I don't feel like cutting the cord has done that much for you. I have a lot of options to where, like, if my wife wants to watch Lifetime movies, those are there and she can watch them. If the
We got Lifetime.
if there's a hockey game on the fucking
We got hockey.
NBCSN, I'm just saying I have the Red Zone channel that I get all the fucking time included in my package because the Red Zone channel, when football season comes around, get Sunday Ticket if you like it. I'm going to encourage you more to spend the money on the fucking Red Zone channel. It's like football crack for your fucking brain. I'm just saying, I feel like 5 years ago, cutting the cord was a really, really, really good idea because you could save a lot of money doing it. But like you said, I feel like everybody's gotten smart to the
They've
idea.
gotten wise to the whole thing.
That's right. To where I don't feel like cutting the cord does you that much fucking good these days.
I think it does give me more options though.
Do you feel like you're just sticking it to the man though?
Not
Like,
anymore.
I mean, but like, I'm just saying, but even at that level, be like, fuck you, cable. I don't need you. Like, is that really just how you're going to feel about it?
When I first did it, absolutely. Because guess what? Those motherfuckers called every week for about 2 months.
Oh, he's talking about fucking Game of Thrones is what he's doing now. Woo, you know nothing, Jon Snow. He wants to fight. Dude, nobody wants to fight the Mountain. He's the fucking biggest guy ever. Sorry.
That's right.
Let's see if you can stay on point. Sorry.
I can't stay on point.
He's fucking me up here.
No, it's I think at first it was sticking it to the man. But
Yeah.
now the man's caught up.
Yeah.
So what are you gonna do?
Is there part of you that's going to go back to the man?
No.
No? You
'Cause
just can't
I'm-
do it?
I'm still paying
You're too
less.
proud?
I'm still paying less than you, and I'm still getting what I need /
You're
want.
paying less, but you're getting way less.
Not really. If you look at the package that I've got, it's a fucking pretty big package.
I'm going to go ahead and not look at the package you got. I'm going to take your word for it.
No, it's. I feel like I'm in more control. Let's put it that way. But I don't feel like I'm saving as much as I could have.
Right. Well, all I'm saying is I'm not cutting the cord any fucking time soon. The only thing that I want to come out of this whole thing is at some point, please, my friends at the fucking UFC, please get your shit together when it comes to the fucking pay-per-views. They put the shit on ESPN Plus. It's all fucked up. The biggest thing I can watch it on is a fucking laptop right now. Unless I want to run my laptop through my TV and use my TV as a fucking monitor. It's fucked. I get what you're doing. We're all going to be streamed at some point. I have a smart fucking TV, and it's still a pain in the ass to try to get it to work. Don't fuck that shit up.
We should have a show. Are you smarter than your TV?
Maybe.
Hey, and by the way, before we let go here, it's already probably on.
What's that?
Go Blue Jackets.
Oh, fuck yeah. They're up 2-1 in the
Yeah.
series.
Booyah.
Well, by the time this is going to be on, the series is going to be over.
Right. But it was yesterday.
No, actually, no. tomorrow. The series will still be on. So
Yeah.
hopefully when you watch this, we're high-fiving who actually fucking won.
Well, this
The
live
Adams setup. What's the Adams setup? I'm so confused on it. Is Adams a cable company? The Adams setup.
I think he's talking about this.
Every time I hear the word Adams, I think of fucking John Adams. You know, the India's fucking guy, fucking banging on the fucking drum.
Yeah.
That's all I can think of when I fucking hear it.
I don't know.
But it's a good fucking time, right there. I just want to know what's the Adams. What
He says
is the
says
Adams?
Adam's setup is pretty nice.
I know.
I think he's talking about my 100-inch screen.
Oh, you mean down in the basement?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm not going to argue that. I mean, we're using my projector right now so that we can see what's going on.
Yeah,
on the,
there it is.
On the makeshift. One of these days.
His TV setup at home. Yeah. So I run everything through.
Your wife, because she wears the pants in the family?
Of course.
Boom!
I run everything through
Hi, Mrs. R.
a projector from the ceiling to a little, headquarter box, which runs through a PlayStation 4, which then from there I can do whatever. I can do the PlayStation View, which is what I run. But you don't need a PlayStation to do all that, but it's good. It's a good time.
I would talk shit about how nice my 65-inch is, but knowing that we've been viewed tonight on a 75-inch, I feel like a dick measuring contest is probably the wrong situation for me.
Yeah.
Right now in this moment.
It's
with
all
Brett.
good. As long as you're,
His TV's got an elbow. I'm just saying.
as long as you're, as long as you're comfortable in your own skin, Jake, you're fine.
I'm gonna be okay in the end. That's all that matters.
That's right. All right.
So-
Well,
Hey, those of you that joined us tonight for the show, thanks you so much for tuning in. Brett, I might even just push everybody else out and just say that we're gonna have meat on for the meat show.
well, I mean, let's put it this way: if we're going
If he
by,
keeps joining us
if
like
we're
this,
if we're going from per comment, I mean, the dude's way out in front.
he's going to Sizzler. That's all I gotta say. So, don't cut the fucking cord.
No, but cut the fucking cord.
Oh, wait, what?
Cut the man out.
Don't cut the cord in the bathroom?
Yeah, right.
I got nothing left. Hey, thanks for joining us tonight. Talk to you guys real soon.
Pip pip.
Cheerio.
Let me get down to brass tacks.